Well, the Oakland coach, Greg Campe, whose club was dismantled by Arkansas on Wednesday, was talking about the Razorbacks. He said they grabbed us by the throat and they killed us. And I think the Cougars may be a little bit leery about that, but it is now Houston leading Arkansas 42-38.
Yeah, it's a tough to hold the Cougars' head, though.
That's right.
And the Cougs was not going to be, kind of choked out on this one. And they took that real strong 3 or 4 minutes, hard Arkansas press, and they stayed right there. They didn't fade and go away. And right now they're in control of this basketball game.
After the timeout, Simmons will try for the three-point play, and he converts. Now Simmons had been just 6 of 14 from the line, so a good hit for him. He has 9 points. Biggest lead for the Cougars, 43-38. 17 and a half to play in this game from a near-capacity Verizon Center in Little Rock. Martricus Wade goes baseline. He was bumping with Simmons, and Simmons got the foul. And that'll be the first on the Cougs here in the second 20 minutes. So the Razorbacks will inbound baseline right. Quick bounce for Sanchez. The ball is right out of bounds. Who hit it? I think it went off the foot of Tayshaun Thomas. It'll be Arkansas ball. Coach Mike Anderson up there helping out the officials. So a couple of seconds went off the shot clock. That's it. 17-18 to play, and a dump in for Julius Nobles. He has 8 points. He'll give to Sanchez, crashing to the hoop. He scores off the glass with the left hand. So Michael Sanchez has 7. It gives the Razorbacks a chance to set up their pressure. It's now a 3-point Houston lead. Here comes Simmons on the push. Works quickly into the offensive end with the dribble and looks for Young. He'll bounce for Harris, top of the key. One dribble and out, short give for Thibodeau. Holding and looking, he will throw to Simmons. Works into the paint, 8-foot jumper.
Wow.
Perfect. Jonathan Simmons with 11.
Simmons is such a beautiful basketball player. Man, he makes some tremendous
Very
moves.
athletic. Wade with a reverse layup. Missed it. Simmons gets the rebound. Here come the Cougars leading by 5 on the push. Simmons kicks right side for Thibodeau. Doesn't pull the trigger on an open 3. Instead, Young will bounce back, take the chest pass, set up the offense. Up there for a high screen, Tayshaun Thomas. Young with 1 3-point basket. Wanted another screen. Simmons was late. So Young back out near the timeline, 17 to shoot. Working right of the paint, gives for Thomas. Right beyond the free throw line. One dribble and out, double team. A kick out for Young. A pump fake, goes baseline, gives for Thomas. 17-foot jumper, straight on,
Break
good
dice.
Again.
Break the ice.
Hey, that's the first 2 for Tayshaun tonight.
Yeah, break the ice.
Averaging 11 a game. It's now 47-40. Cougars with the lead. Razorbacks with the basketball. They need a hit. Nobles goes behind the back with the dribble. Kick out for Madden. He'll spot up for a long 3 straight on. In and out. No! Thomas elevates for the carom. Cougars have a 7-point lead in the ball. Here comes Young on the push with the dribble, working left sideline. Hands one off for Thibodeau, and an entry pass for Harris. Knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Cougars ball, but after a media timeout, 15:44 to play. Biggest lead for the Cougars, 47, and the Razorbacks, 40. And we'll be back after this from the Harris County Federal Credit Union. Brett Dolan filling in for Tom Franklin with the Big E. Elvin Hayes. Cougars lead 68-61. And boy, Elvin, that shooting percentage still looks good for Houston, 54%. They just have to stay away from silly fouls and foul problems.
Exactly, because that's the only way Arkansas have gotten able to be back into this game.
Tayshaun Thomas, Mikel McLean, J.J. Thompson, Thibodeau, and Simmons, the 5 for the Cougars. Now it's Thompson shooting a pair. He was fouled before that media timeout. He's 2 of 2 from the line tonight, and he'll miss that free throw.
Oh, wow.
So he needs a point to get into double figures.
You know, he shoots so beautifully from the field and then goes to the freebies. And as I was talking with Tom, I said most small guys shoot great free throws, got great free throw percentages.
He'll make that one. So that's 10 points for J.J. Thompson. Nice night for him. 69-61 Cougs lead. Inside 7.5 to play from North Little Rock. Med hands one off for B.J. Young. He'll work in against McLean. Charges to the hoop. Scores easily. B.J. Young coming of his own here in the second half has 11 points. 6-point Cougar lead. Here comes the pressure again. Tayshaun Thomas head up as he dribbles into the front court.
Wow.
Nearly walked.
Nearly walked.
Oh, boy. Finally it gets in the hands of a guard in Thompson. Thomas will control, find Simmons outside left. Here comes Thibodeau off a screen, catches top of the key. He'll deliver a chest pass for Thompson. Shot clock inside 13. A bounce from Mikel McLean, top of the key. Lobs one for Thomas. Good catch on the low, blocks, muscles up a shot. No good. He hung in the air and just
Not
missed.
a foul on that either.
No foul. Here's B.J. Young. Thought about a 3. He'll find Nobles. He won't shoot for 3. Works into the paint. Back out for Young. And he'll find Nobles now. He will shoot a three-pointer. No good. Thibodeau fighting for the rebound. Young has it, but he steps out of bounds. It should be Cougs ball at the 6:34 mark of this game. Here comes Alandis Harris. Now, Big E, he's been out since the 14:33 mark. He sat for 8 minutes.
And I hope he don't try to make up all that time in one play because, you know, he's at home. He wants to play well, and I hope he don't, you know, try to win this game by himself.
All right, Cougars with the ball, 6-point lead. Thompson nearly had it knocked away. Works into the paint, gets up in the air, hands it off for Tayshaun, goes up and under. The ball hangs on the rim, it won't go. Fighting for the rebound, Alandis. A score
nice.
and a foul.
That's what you want to see Alandis do right there.
Alandis Harris has 11. Boy, there was a fight going on for that basketball. Joseph Young will check back in.
For JJ.
71-63 Cougars. Alandis with the 11 points, averages 17.
That was a strong move. When Alandis is playing his game and staying within his game, that is the kind of player you want on the court.
And that's a three-point play, makes the free throw. 72-63 Cougars, 6:12 to play. See what the Hogs do. They're starting to heat up slowly on the offensive end. Madden controls, puts the ball in his belt. Goes to the deck with the right hand. Scott backs up, takes the pass. Now Scott will work with the dribble to the left side. Guarded by Simmons. A pass knocked out of bounds by Alandis Harris with 5:55 to play.
Great hustle.
72-63 our score. Razorbacks will have the basketball. Controlling outside left, Rashad Madden, 8 points in the game. Shot clock is down to 10. He'll go to the deck, into the paint. Path cut off. A bounce out for Nobles. NBA three, way strong. Up high for the carom, Jonathan Simmons. He'll go between the legs with the dribble and walk it into the offensive end.
Man,
we'll be inside 5.5 here soon.
I tell you, bro, it's great to have a player like Jonathan be able to bring that ball. Oh, see?
Harris was stripped. A run out. Here's Nobles, and he'll miss the shot, but he was fouled.
You know, Alandis will do two things well and back it back up, everything he have done. All he had to do was get possession of the ball, stop, and either pass it off or take the little jumper.
Yeah, a couple of costly turnovers. That's now 17 for the Cougars. You can almost pick up Coach Dickey.
And this is why you're keeping Arkansas in the game.
Going to the line is Nobles. The foul was committed by Thibodeau, and Nobles misses the free throw. That'll help the cause.
Great.
Nobles has 13 points. 72-63, Houston with the lead. Second free throw is good this time from Nobles. It's 14 for him. Young had to take it away. Madden's shot was blocked, and the Cougars get it back. A silly turnover, but they end up with the ball.
Exactly. And they're trying to keep Arkansas in the game.
Now Simmons, an athletic night for Jonathan Simmons. Goes to the deck, bumped a couple of times by Wade. No foul call. Alandis back up, gets the ball top of the key. Alandis with 4 fouls, throws it off for Young. Shot clock inside 15, game clock inside 5 minutes. Cougars lead by 8. Young being bumped by Nobles. They need to go to work. Thomas, top of the key, throws
to get into
outside right for Thibodeau. Backs up, shoots a 3, too strong, and Nobles has the rebound. There's a run out. Thibodeau tries to get the steal. Young gets it back, up and under move, easy score, and that's 2 for B.J. Young. And B.J. Young with 13 points. It's a 6-point game, the closest the Razorbacks have been in quite some time. Tayshaun nearly had the ball knocked away from
Nearly had it.
4:26 to play. Cougars with the ball, 6-point lead. Coach Dickey wants a timeout.
You know, Tayshaun, he dribbles with his head down. You should be dribbling with your head up where you're serving all the whole court, but he dribbles with his head down, and consequently, players are coming running right at him.
Well, a lot of those secondary turnovers, not in the backcourt, but here in the front court. Cougars 72, Razorbacks 66. We have 4:24 to play in this game. Cougars leading scorer, Kirk Van Slyke, 19 points. They have 5 players, though, in double figures. A well-balanced night. They could use a hit right here. Young works off a screen, takes a bounce pass. Cougars had the ball stolen. Young hit his pocket, picked by Nobles. Here's a run out and a slam from Jalyssus Nobles. 16, we've got a game. 4-point Cougar lead. Cougars having a hard time getting the ball inbounds. They have to burn another timeout. 4:11 to play.
Well, the only way Arkansas was going to get back in this game is unless the Cougars give it to them on turnovers. And tonight, you know, they probably have almost double their turnovers in the 2 games that they had played previously. I think they had 6 and 7, but tonight 19 turnovers, and you just can't turn the ball over. We've talked about it earlier. Ball possession have to be prime. You have to maintain ball possession.
Keep in mind the Cougars still shooting almost 52%, under 44 for the Razorbacks. Those turnovers have been big. At one time, the Cougars, after being tied at the half, built a 15-point lead. It's down to 4 with 4:11 to play. Cougar ball.
They have to score on this play.
The pressure will be employed. All 10 players lined up in the backcourt. Jonathan Simmons.
They got all guards on the floor.
Here comes Harris sprinting back. He'll grab the basketball, gives it for Simmons. Now Simmons, his big frame, 6'6" junior, brings it into the offensive end. Crossing over on the dribble and a kick out for Thibodeau. Out of time on the shot clock, 25. Van Slyke up. Entry pass for Alandis Harris. Muscles up a shot. Goes glass. Scores! And a chance for one more.
What a play. What a play.
14 for Alandis Harris. Builds the lead back to 6. We have the under 4 media timeout. Cougs 75. Razorbacks 68. Back after this from Irma's Southwest Grill.